Good morning, good evening, and good night, everybody. My name is Sarah, and we have a very different video for you guys today. So anyone who knows anything about Booktube, there has been some drama going on these past couple of weeks. The fact that it has to be brought up and talked about, it's not been happening in the right way. We all know this. This topic, this book tag I created, I originally made a while ago. I made it because stuff was going on and I was like really annoyed by it, but I'm a tiny booktuber. I only have like 50, 60 subscribers. That's not that many. And so it feels like even if I do make like an original like thing to talk about this, like if I bring up my own points, how many people are really going to hear it? And then I sat down and I looked at my personality, I looked at my life, and I realized I don't care. I don't care how many people see this. I still want to say it. So that's what I did. I made a book tag to deal with everything that's been going on recently. And this book tag can be used for really any time or any topic. It's just to bring up the fact that these things exist. Like, Booktube isn't the perfect paradise we all want to believe it is. So with that being said, let's dive on in. Question number 1, YA burnout. What is your favorite non-YA book/genre? Now for this answer, I put Heidi, the classic. It's absolutely adorable. It was the first classic I ever read as a child. So yes, classics do count in this. So yeah, I absolutely loved it. I don't know why, like as a kid, this was back when I was first like really learning how to read, because it took me a very long time to do that, by the way. But it's just like, I really enjoyed this book for some reason. And for my favorite non-young adult genre, I really like science fiction. Question number 2, the notification bell. What is your favorite book that never got the hype it deserved? For me, this is Dear Mrs. Bird. I absolutely adored this book. It's not the book I would ever really kind of read. I don't like war stories. I don't like just this historical fiction too much. I feel like it's often done incorrectly, so I try to stay away from it. But I found Dear Mrs. Bird one day, and I have a review up it. I'll leave it for down below. I just loved that book so much. And it just deals with the life of a woman who's living in Great Britain at the time of World War II. She is a journalist, and she wants to become a war correspondent, but unfortunately takes the wrong job for it. And I just think it's so amazing. Question number 3, IRL. What is a book that took way too much time to read? For me, this is The Apothecary's Curse. Again, I have a review up for it. It's kind of old though, but at the time I was reading this, I was really busy with the show. I was trying to get this book done in a week with rehearsal and studying and finals coming up, and it ended up taking like a month for me. It just wasn't an enjoyable book, so I wasn't flying through it like I thought I would. Question number 4 is actually named after a booktuber. She was the original inspiration for this video and for this topic. I will leave the video that idea came from down below. So question number 4 is Sprinkled Pages, a favorite booktuber of color or a minority. For me, this is iLivieforbooks. I think that girl is just so adorable. I will leave her down below as well, but just look at her. Like, and she's so just fun to listen to. Question number 5, Every Heart's a Doorway. Favorite book with diversity in it. For me, this is Welcome to Night Vale and its companion novel, It Devours. I gush about that series so much because it simply is my favorite series. It has so much LGBT representation, almost every relationship in that book. Well, mostly in the first book. The second book does feature a straight relationship, but the original Welcome to Night Vale novel and its podcast is very gay. And then the second Welcome to Night Vale novel, our main character is originally born and raised in India. Most of the races and appearances of the characters in this book are kept very vague, but we do have a basic understanding that most of them are not white. There is a character that is featured in both the podcast and all the books, and it's Janice. She is Cecil Baldwin's niece. Cecil Baldwin is a radio show host that the podcast mostly features. She is a basketball player in a wheelchair. She's also been shown to be part of the teenage militia that's taken down an evil corporation. It's a great book and series. Just enjoy it. Question number 6, YouTube. What is a book/fandom you don't want to be associated with when things go wrong? This doesn't have to be related to books. It could be a TV show. It could be a movie. It could just you could really enjoy the movie, and then the people in the fandom are just so bad, you just, like, don't want to mention you like that movie. For me, this is Hetalia. I loved that series growing up, and there was a period of time in the fandom where they were just kind of the worst. And so I really wanted, this was back in my cosplaying phase, I really wanted to cosplay these characters, and I did, but at the same time I was like, do I want to go to the gatherings? Like, do I want to go hang out with people who like the same show as I do? Because I kind of have the general feeling of what they're going to be like. Question number 7, lost money. What is a book you DNF'd and yet still own? I generally don't DNF books, but I did this one time, and it was called What the Family Needed. I started reading this book, and then immediately I realized this is not the book for me. It's supposed to be about how this disjointed family ends up getting superpowers, but there's also like the dad having a sexual relationship with the nanny who was like 15. It's a really weird book, and I quickly put it down. Question 8, the play button. What is one popular author that you like and one that you don't? This could mean both their personality or their book. It really is up for interpretation. So I really enjoy Riordan's work. I absolutely love mythology. In terms of personality, John Green is absolutely amazing. I've yet to read his work though, because it simply just doesn't seem like the thing for me. A popular author I don't like though is Becky Chambers. Now she is probably, I haven't really looked into it, an amazing person. I just don't like her work. She wrote the Wayfarers series. That is a sci-fi series I have serious problems with. I don't think it's well done, and yet everyone really enjoys it on Booktube. So it's a complicated relationship. No, it's not. I don't like it. Question 9, pay promotion. How can your viewers help support you? This can really mean anything, whatever support means to you. For me personally, that means following my DeviantArt and Instagram. I really put hard work into these websites, and I don't get paid anything. I want it to be shared with the world. So like, go out and check it out. If you have a Patreon or if you have a merchandise line, please include it in this question. This is for you, okay? This is to get your name out there. And question 10, screw the algorithm. Recommend/tag some people. Now, I have 3 people I want to recommend for this, and that would be Rocky from Blonde with a Book. I think she's absolutely amazing. I love her work. She only has like 1.5 thousand subscribers. Next one is Fictional Live. Her name is Sophia. I think she only has like 400 subscribers. And then Stories with Steph, which I'm pretty sure she has under 100 subscribers. So I love all these people dearly. I think their work is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be talking about them if I didn't think so. So go ahead, check them out. I will leave all their stuff down below because I truly think they are great people. So yeah, that is everything. That is my first original book tag. Thank you all so much for watching. Please take this tag and make it your own. Go off and run with it. Just get it out there, okay? That's all I ask of you. So if you make this video yourself, go ahead and leave the link down below. I would love to watch it and figure out if, like you people, are the people who get me, okay? And while you're there, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And as always, good night, good evening, and good morning, everybody.